What's up, guys? It's Undead back again for a bit of an update video today. There's a few things I wanted to talk about and bring to your guys' attention. First and foremost, I want to talk about my channel, and I wanted to give a huge shout out and thank you to all 3,000 of my subscribers. It seems like not that long ago we hit 2,000, and then even before that 1,000, and it's really crazy. And I'm so thankful for every single one of you guys, and I know that you guys hear thank yous from all different types of YouTubers from all across the platform, and but I genuinely do want to just say thank you so much, and I really can't wait to see what the future holds, and hopefully I won't let you guys down, and I hope to keep always pushing awesome content your way. Another thing I wanted to talk about channel related wise is in the next few weeks or the very near future, I am going to be doing a bit of a rebranding of my channel, meaning that I'm going to be changing my channel name, my channel logo, lots of my channel art, and stuff like that. So it's not going to be drastically different. It's not going to change the content of my game or the content of my channel, and more importantly, it's pretty much just going to change the aesthetic look of my channel. It's just going to change the general look of it. I just feel like my channel was kind of in need for a new coat of paint, a new fresh look, a new look essentially, and that's pretty much why I'm doing that. So just look out for that in the near future. It's like I said, it's not going to change the content I produce or anything like that. It's just going to change my channel name and stuff like that, just to make it new and better, in my opinion. Speaking of going forward in the future, some things I want to do for you guys that I don't see very often in the cinematic scene, which is the scene that I like to consider that I like to think I'm a part of, is cinematic tutorials. I've talked about some stuff that I do in my behind the scenes videos that I generally do for videos like Father and Son, or my trailers that I do sometimes. And I like to give you guys some insights in those behind the scenes videos about how I do stuff. But going forward, I would really like the opportunity to just make some dedicated cinematic tutorials and give you guys some tips and tricks from someone, from myself that has been doing this for, I guess, a short time, but I've learned some things essentially, and I'd like to share those things that I learned with you through experience. Next thing, speaking of cinematics, is I'm going to basically need your help for that. So if you have any ideas regarding cinematics or cinematic tutorials that you'd like me to do or help you guys out with, I would love to hear your suggestions on what you'd like to see, what you'd like to get help with, and stuff like that. For example, my first episode that I don't really know when specifically is going to be released, but the first episode that I want to release is about camera work and camera angles and how to get a good shot and how to line it up correctly to make it look great. So that's kind of like the first episode I want to do, just some tips and tricks on camera angles. And then beyond that, it's going to be really community driven in the fact that I want you guys to participate, and I want you guys to let me know what you want to see and anything that can just help give some advice on. But as I was saying, speaking of cinematics, I want to address Hunted, and because I don't want to leave you guys out in the out in the blue and completely uninformed and just leave you guys guessing. First and foremost, with Hunted, it's still in progress. It's not dead. It's still very much alive, and I have continuously been working on it since the teaser. That hasn't changed. I've been working on it non-stop. But that being said, there are a few things that I've run into with the project that simply I need more people with. And there's a few scenes in particular that I really won't be able to accomplish without your guys' help. And I know I've made some videos in the past asking for your guys' help, adding me on Origin, then me adding you on Origin, then we talk in Origin, then I give you blah blah. Long story short, it just wasn't effective. I wasn't happy with how I was doing it, and I wanted to make it more streamlined and more just jump in and help as soon as you can type of deal. So essentially, in order to finish Hunted, I need your help. And in order for you to help, it's very simple. I'm going to be leaving a Discord link in the the video description, as well as my comment in the comment section below. And essentially what that's going to do is it's going to link you to my Discord channel. And that Discord channel is extremely important because that Discord channel is where I send every single update regarding filming. When we film, how many people I'm going to need for what we're filming, what scene we're going to be filming, and stuff like that. So if you want to help film, here are some things you need to know. First of all, you need to be on PC. Yeah, I know there's a lot of you guys that have PS4 and Xbox One, and that's fantastic, but I do film on PC just because what I want to accomplish, it simply would not be possible without the use of the cinematic tools, which are only available on PC. And then secondly, the second thing I want you guys to consider if you guys want to help is that I do live in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. That's not meaning if you are in another time zone besides Eastern Standard that you can't participate, because that's not what I'm saying at all. If you live in any other time zone, that's great, that's fine. In fact, I have a lot of people that live in Europe, and I'm here on the East Coast of the United States. So it's definitely not a problem. And I'm just saying that basically to make you guys aware that, you know, there is a time difference for some of you guys, and if that's a problem, if that's a deal breaker, then, you know, take it what it is. If it's not, if you don't mind, come on, help. That's pretty much all there is to it, really. Just if you want to help and you're on PC and you don't mind the time difference, or if it works out, or if it's really convenient for you, hop in the Discord chat. Just say, hey, what's up, guys? I'm here to film, and that's pretty much it, man. We'll get you added up. We'll get you in there. We'll get you at some awesome scenes, something like that, and more importantly, we'll get you credited at the very end. So once the full thing goes live, you'll have your name at the credits at the very end saying you helped, and you know this would not have been possible without your help, which is really cool. Besides, anyway, especially speaking of Discord, there's some really cool stuff in there. Like there's a filming channel specifically, and then there's a general chat. But in the filming channel, there's a lot of like behind-the-scenes stuff that normally, you know, people normally would not be able to see, that I only really share with my film crew. Like for stuff that stuff that we've accomplished, stuff that we've done, and it's just some behind-the-scenes stuff that you wouldn't be able to see, and some sneak peeks that you wouldn't be able to see otherwise, like I said. So, but there is one last important thing I want to mention, and that is something that a lot of you guys have kind of been asking about, and I completely understand it, which is, you know, why is it taking so long for Hunted to be completed? And I kind of answered this before, but I wanted to address it again. You know, first of all, you need to understand there's a lot of variables. There's issues with the game. There's issues with my schedule. There's issues with my friends' schedules. They can't come and help. There's problems with, you know, a shit ton of problems with the camera tools themselves. And not to mention that we're working with horrendous time constraints inside the game itself. You know, we are really rushed to get stuff done in the game. There's no sort of unlimited time limit. It's you know, we have like 3 minutes to get every scene, and when you take that into consideration with how much goes into a single scene, how I have to explain what's going to happen, it's just a really time-consuming process. And the private matches in Battlefront at the moment don't make it easy. Not to mention my own schedule, being a university student myself, who is, you know, I get swamped with, you know, a lot of overwhelming work at some points, especially considering these last few weeks have been plagued with midterms. So it's been pretty crazy. I try my best. I try to film as much as possible. I try to get stuff out as quickly as I can to you guys, but you need to understand that life and school take priority. As I say in the description of my channel, or the about page of my channel, I do YouTube in my free time, you know. Like I would, as much as I love and relish the opportunity to do YouTube full time, I'm just not in that position. So, you know, my obvious priority right now is school, and making sure that I do good in school and stuff like that. And that YouTube is a hobby, you know. It's a hobby, and that I try my best, guys. That's all I can really say, is I just try my best, and my projects are gonna be out when they're out. You know, that's all I can really say on that topic. So hopefully you guys understand that. That's pretty much all I really wanted to talk about today. Just to recap really quick, I wanted to thank you guys again so much for 3,000 subscribers. That's definitely a number that I didn't really think I was going to reach anytime soon, and I really cannot wait to see what the future holds. And of course, I'm always going to be pushing myself to make better content. Second of all, rebranding. I'm going to be changing my channel name and stuff like that, so just be on the lookout for that. It's not going to change the content of my channel, just the name and the look, so it's going to look nice and new. Going into the future, look out for cinematic tutorial videos, which are going to include stuff like tutorials on how to work the camera, how to get the best angle, how to frame stuff, how to use depth of field, and stuff like that to play with it, so you guys can play with it and make your own stuff better. And finally, just more stuff about Hunted. You know, how I'm gonna need your guys' help to finish it, and if you want to help, please come to the Discord link that's in the video description or my comment down below. But that's all I really have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was a little bit of a talky one, but I can assure you that hopefully my next video will be Hunted, and it's going to be out as soon as I possibly can, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and by the way, if you made it this far, there's a Hunted teaser after this, so enjoy.
Thank you.